Namaste. Today I'm going to read Volume 3, Book 4, KotiRudra Samhita, Chapter 19, The Greatness of the Jyotirlinga, Kirareshvara in the Shiva Puran. Sutta said, O Brahmins, the incarnations of Vishnu, Nara and Narayana performed their penance in the Bharata Khanda, the hermitage of Badharikasrama, requested by them for their worship. Shiva, being subservient to the devotees, come every day to that earthen phallic image of Shiva. A long time elapsed while these two incarnations of Vishnu, the spiritual sons of Shiva, performed the worship of Shiva. On one occasion, the delighted Shiva told them, I am delighted, choose your boon from me. When he said this, Nara and Narayana spoke these words, keeping in mind the welfare of the world. Nara and Narayana said, O Lord of the gods, if you are delighted, if the boon is to be granted by you, O Shiva, stay here in your own form and accept the devotion of your devotees. Sutta said, thus requested Lord Shiva himself stayed in Kedara on the Himavat in the form of Jyotirlinga. He was worshipped by them for helping the worlds and for appearing in the presence of the devotees. He destroys their miseries and terrors. Then Shiva himself stayed there in the name of Kedareshvara. By his sight and worship he bestows the desires of the devotees. The gods and the sages of your worship here, they get the fruit of their desire from the delighted Lord Shiva. Since the residents of Badharikasrama derive their desires every day by worshipping him, he is called the bestower of the desires of his devotees ever. From that day onwards, if anyone worships Kedareshvara with devotion, he will not suffer distress even in dreams. It was he who, on seeing Pandavas, assumed the form of a buffalo, having recourse to his magical skill, and began to run away. When he was caught by the Pandavas, he stood with his face bent down. They held his tail and implored him again and again. He remained in that form in the name of Bhakta Vatsala. His head portion went and remained fixed in the city of Nayapala. The Lord stood in that form there. He asked them to worship him in that trunkless form. Worshipped by them, Shiva remained there and granted boons. The Pandavas went away and with joy after worshipping him. After obtaining what they desired in their minds, they were rid of all their miseries. There, in the shrine of Kedara, Shiva is directly worshipped by the Indian people. He who makes a gift of a ring or a bracelet after going there becomes a beloved of Shiva. He comes very near the form of Shiva. He is endowed with the form of Shiva. On seeing that form of Shiva, a person gets rid of sins. By going to Badari forest, he becomes a living liberated soul. On seeing the forms of Nara, Narayana, and Kirareshvara, undoubtedly he can achieve liberation. The devotees of Kedaresa who die on the way are released from rebirth. No doubt need be entertained in this respect. Going there with pleasure, worshipping Kedaresa and drinking the water there, a person is released from rebirth. O Brahmins, in this Bharata country, people should worship with devotion Narayaneshvara and Kedareshvara. Although he is the Lord of the universe, Still, he is particularly the Lord of Bharata. There is no doubt that Shiva, Kedara, is the bestower of all desires. O excellent sages, I have narrated to you what you have asked for. On hearing this narrative, the sins disappear at once. No doubt need be entertained in this regard. Let's see if there's any footnotes. There's 149. It is the peak of the main Himalaya range in Garhwal. It has the temple of Nara Narayana and is a sacred place of pilgrimage. And here is today's reading of the Shiva Puran. Hariom Tat Sat.